This is my third time being on the streets. I was living with my best friend, and his roommate went through a breakup, and so she kicked me out.
I was taking care of my dad, and when he died, I wasn't really wanting to do anything for myself.
My mom kicks me out like every month because of fights that happen at home. I'm usually out for like 3 or 4 days.
Beginning of high school is when I stopped caring about my life. From there, I went downhill into like a homeless, I guess actually being kicked out of my parents' house.
I have been on and off the streets since 2015. It's not as soon as I got here, but it only took about less than 6 months for me to not be stably housed anymore.
I had found that every person in my life was harmful, untrustworthy, not worth my time.
If you had asked me 2 years ago if I thought that I would be here right now, I probably would have laughed at you. I am an outreach worker here at HomePlate, helping kids who are in the same position that I was in a lot of ways when I was the same age as them. I spent the first 6 months, dealing with that, like, why me? Like, why would they hire me? I'm just a burnout street kid, I still do. I have to remind myself that no, my experience matters. I'm here for a reason. I went to a lot of homeless youth centers when I was young and on the street. It's kind of my goal is to give people what I wasn't able to find when I needed it. 2009, I was sleeping on the street. I had nothing going on for me. And Illy's like, hey, have you ever thought about doing film stuff or anything? I was like, I don't know. At first I was like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. I got nothing better to do, right? And then I found out that I actually really enjoyed it, and it was something that I was actually good at. Ever since I came here, it has been my goal to bring Outside the Frame here, because I have a way to share my story with folks, which is what we hope to give to you guys. It's a very different environment here. It really is just like a home. It really holds that feeling that you come in here and this is just where people feel like they can be a person again. Sometimes that's all people need.
The first time HomePlate ever came and reached out to me was when I was sitting in the library. They were kind enough to offer me little snacks at first, like water bottle and some jerky. I'm oh, we're literally right across the street. We're called HomePlate.
We need somewhere to go, somewhere where people that understand congregate and talk about what's actually going on in a focused setting.
The staff, the people that go to the drop-ins, they actually treat you like a person.
I usually don't ask for help because I feel like a burden if I ask for help, but they made me feel comfortable and they built up my confidence.
I love HomePlate.
HomePlate is one of the best things that's ever happened to a lot of people.
Oftentimes, when people, spend a lot of time struggling on the street, once you get over that, you close that book and you put it on the shelf and you don't look at it again, right? I think for me, I can't really do that. It's really cool to be able to take everything that I went through and actually use that as a tool. I can't really see myself anywhere else. This is pretty much, I think, what I'm here for.
In the streets we're running free like it's only you and me. Jeez, you're something to see.
Home, let me come home. Well,
Home is whenever I'm with you. Home, let me come home.